Journal entries in Oracle Cloud's cost accounting. Hi, I'm Linus and welcome back to this 8-step video series where we walk through the standard cost process end to end, step by step. In this last step, we're going to create our final cost accounting for our transaction. So let's get right into it. I'm still in the demo environment as Casey Brown and I'm just coming out of the last step where we created the cost accounting distributions. We just reviewed them and we saw they are fully costed. Interestingly enough, if I go in here, I see all the purchase cost variance, and what I don't see yet are any journal entries. Why? Because we didn't create any accounting yet. So that is what we're going to do now. Click on done here, and you can also see it's not accounted on the line. So we're going over to the task panel on the right, scroll down and click on create accounting. This will give you this form here. And if you watched my course on the actual costing scenario, you will still remember there are some fields here that are super important. First of all, we want to create accounting not for AHC billing, but for cost management. So make sure to select that. Then the ledger is the US primary ledger. I don't see it here, so let's search for US primary ledger. Good. And now what's super important is the accounting mode. You can either run this in draft or final. If you run it in final, you see transfer to general ledger and post to general ledger is set to yes by default. What we usually do is we run this accounting in draft at least every other night. So we create the accounting every single day. So the cost accountant has the time to see if there are any errors occurring and to fix them while we are still in the right time frame. Different from creating the cost accounting once, end of the month, and then we have a bunch of errors and maybe we need to do manual journal entries to correct them and so on and so on. That's why I usually suggest just do it in draft. If you have more questions on that and how to set this up for your business, how to schedule these processes, just reach out to me directly using the link below. For now, I select draft and I submit this guy. This will give you a process number, and as always you can go into scheduled processes and see the process running. Usually in these demo environments they should be pretty fast because it's not that huge of a process. So what I will just do is go in here into review cost accounting distributions and just research, because as soon as this status is completed or this process is completed, the accounting status here will change to accounted. Now we see the status change to draft accounted, so what we can do is highlight the line, click on view details, and then go to the journal entries tab. Here we should see our journal entries. Probably I gotta get out of here first. Close this too, and then go back in again. Let's check if everything worked out well. Phone, search. Okay, highlight the line. Click on view details, and now if I go to journal entries, you will see the different journal entries and now including the accounts. These accounts here are automatically identified by the system for you using the journal entry rules, accounting rules, and the mapping set. So as an end user, you usually never touch them. I come in as a consultant, we set this up once, and after this everything works out automatically. That's how it's usually designed. And that's it for our simplified standard cost process. We have one more big process to cover, and this is whenever we involve manufacturing and the standard cost roll-up. For this, in the next video, you will first learn what resource rates are, what overhead rates are, what overhead accounting is, and then how we can bring all this together in one final end-to-end scenario in standard costing. So make sure to not miss out on that opportunity. The whole learning path, including all the courses for cost accounting, is completely for free right now on Panemere. And as always, if you need my personal help, feel free to reach out to me directly using the link below.